Hi, candle friends. It's Polly at Polly Picks Wicks here on YouTube and Instagram. I want to thank you for tuning into my channel today and welcome. We have a fun video today. I am going to go ahead and do my wish list for Caramel Sunday's restock, summer restock that's happening this Sunday, April 19th at 7 p.m. So I'm going to go over the candles that's available on the Caramel Sunday's site, the notes in each scent, and if they're available in a 2-wick, a 4, or a 5-wick. So I was fortunate and I smelled these candles about 2 weeks ago. Drew at DS Yock had me on his channel. Thank you, Drew. And we had a fun day. We had a blindfold smell game. It was tons of fun. And I enjoyed it. Lots of laughs. Let's go ahead and talk about each candle and the notes and whether it's on my wish list. So first up is the banana boat. This candle comes in a 2-wick and a 4-wick. Some of the notes are pineapple, lime, banana, coconut, and vanilla. This is on my wish list. I do remember smelling it. It is very nice, very suntan. If you like suntan lotions, sun oil, if you like a sunscreen kind of smell, this is definitely a candle for you. I do enjoy those smells. Now, some people say, the ambassadors were saying that it was reformulated from last year and it has more coconut in it. I believe that's what it was, the coconut note in it this time around. So everyone really seemed to be enjoying it. So it is on my wish list, especially smelling it cold. I did like that. So Cowgirl is next. Cowgirl is available in a 2, a 4, and a 5-wick. Some of the notes are vanilla orchid, brown sugar, fig, maple, and sea salt. I love this one. I knew I was going to love it on cold. It has the floral of the orchid, the vanilla orchid, the sweetness of the brown sugar, the fig. It's just really nice. And it is on my wish list in a 2. Maybe a 4, but definitely a 2-wick is on my list in the Cowgirl. Next up is the Circus Candy Cloud. This was part of the restock last month. This candle is available in a 2-wick, a 4, and a 5. Some of the notes are cotton candy, salted berries, warm toffee, butter, kettle popcorn, crisp apples, and pink sugar. Now, I don't know why I didn't try to grab it last month. When I smell this candle on cold, when I smelled it last month and 2 weeks ago, I instantly pick up the apples, and I love that smell. I don't know. I guess I'm scared once I burn it, I'm going to pick up the popcorn because I'm not a big popcorn kind of candle girly. But I don't know what it is. But it is on my list this time to grab it. Only because the reviews were so wonderful of people that have burned it already. So next up is the Monkey Business. Sorry about the glare. It's available Monkey Business in a 2 and a 4-wick. Some of the notes are warm ripe bananas, buttered pastry, sweet vanilla glaze, sugar, and salt dusted crust and cream. So this isn't on my list. I'm not a big banana person when it comes to a candle. But people are telling me when it burns, it just burns really. It's not so much banana forward when it burns. So when I smelled it on cold, I am able to pick up the banana, but they said it's just really, when you burn it, it's really nice. It's definitely a gourmand type, but it's gotten really great reviews. So it's a possibility for me. I'm not totally, it's kind of like one of my ones that I've been going back and forth with. So next up is the Salted Peach Butter. I believe it's only in a 2-wick. Has notes of peach nectar, honey, cream brown sugar, sea salt, and vanilla butter. This is not on my list. It's a very nice candle. This was part of last month restock also. I smelled it last month and 2 weeks ago. I'm just not a peach girl when it comes to a candle. But it is very nice. But it is not on my wish list. So, next up. This is just one of my favorites. This is the Lavender Oat Latte. This will be available in a 2-wick and a 4. Some of the notes are lavender, sugar, sweet condensed milk, warm oats, lilac, praline, cinnamon, and blonde coffee roast. I love this candle. I burned it in a 4-wick. I also was able to get last time 2 2-wicks. I did gift one of my 2-wicks. So it is on my list this time to grab another 2-wick if I'm able to. It's just so nice. You get the floral of the lilac and the lavender. You get the sweetness of the condensed milk. But then, like, the coffee is there, the blonde roast. But it's not a super, like, coffee-forward candle. Even though I really love coffee in a candle. But it's not really real forward with the coffee. So it's just so nice. It really is. And as you can see there, I have the blinds pulled, and Shady Sadie is trying to get through the blinds. Sadie, why don't you come over here? Hi. Sorry, she keeps crashing my videos. Okay, next up is the Somersault. This will be available in a 2-wick and a 4-wick. Some of the notes are kettle corn, butter, coconut flakes, cream, sea salt, and brown sugar. This is not on my wish list. It's just I picked up a lot of the popcorn notes when I smelled it on cold. It's just not something that that interests me in a candle, but it did. I heard wonderful things about it, so if that's something. It's just when I smelled it, I picked up the kettle corn and the coconut. I'm not a huge coconut gourmand person. I don't like it in my food. I don't like it like in a coffee or a drink. I just like as a suntan lotion, I'm okay kind of smell, but sometimes with the gourmands and the coconut, it's just too much for me. So I did pick that up with that. All right, so Scoops Ahoy. This is available in a 2-wick and a 4-wick. Now, as of late last night, this was not on my wish list. Now it is. I was on Instagram last night, and I saw that the base of this is similar to the base of the Honey Badger. So we have vanilla bean ice cream, crushed pineapple, cherries, nuts, bananas, and sugar pecans. I love the Honey Badger. So I thought to myself, and a lot of people, a lot of the ambassadors that have burned it basically described it as Honey Badger with cherry. That's good to me. That's real good. So this is now on my wish list. Sorry for the glare. Look how cute that picture is. I wanted to show that picture again. I do remember smelling it cold at Drew's, and I picked up the cherries, and the bananas. It wasn't too banana forward. I remember the nuttiness of probably the pecans. So it is now on my list. My list seems to be growing. So Key West Coconut. That is up next. That is available 2, 4, and 5-wick. There we go. This has notes of buttery coconut, sea salt, toasted sugar, heart of palm, and golden amber. This is on my wish list in a 2-wick. I did recall this. I really picked up the sea salt, the toasted sugar, the warmth of the amber. It does have the coconut, but it was more of like a creamy type of coconut, the creaminess of a coconut. So that is on my list. Cabana Colada. Cabana Colada will be available in a 2-wick and a 4-wick. This has pear, clementine, vanilla, lemon, peach nectar, lime, sugarcane, mango, and cream pineapple. This one is not on my list. I'm not a mango person. I did pick up the mango. There was peach nectar in there, which I'm not usually a fan of. This just wasn't on my list. It was nice, but it wasn't just for me. Though that picture looks good. All right, so next up, this is the Sun and Sugar. This, besides the lavender oat latte, is probably the top. Well, lavender oat latte was one of the ones I really was looking forward to and hoping to get last restock. But this Sun and Sugar, after smelling this at Drew's, this has notes of sliced lime, coconut, baked meringue, graham cracker, and milky vanilla. This will be available in a 2 and a 4-wick. Definitely on my 2-wick wish list. I would like to get 2, or maybe 1 and 1, do 1 2-wick and 1 4-wick. It reminds me of the old Yankee vanilla lime, like way back. So yeah, that is on my wish list. It's like at the top. Bronze Beach. Bronze Beach will be available in 2, 4, and 5. It is notes of sugar pecans, coconut, vanilla butter, fireside, and warm mahogany. Oops, sorry. Now, I was really looking forward to this, and it did not disappoint on cold when I smelled it at Drew's. I was just hoping for a little bit more of a mahogany and fireside at the back end of the candle. Of course, that was just on cold. As it burns, you know how sometimes on cold versus burning is different. So, but it is on my list. Some of the ambassadors have mentioned that it's beautiful as it's burning. So I am looking forward to maybe grabbing that one. It's on my wish list. And it's just a 2-wick that I was hoping to grab. All right, the last one is Sandbar. This has notes of mango, strawberry, coconut milk, sweet musk, ripe melon, and peaches. This will be available in all 3 sizes. They are doing it in a 2, a 4, and a 5. Now, usually I'm not a mango candle girl, but that mango and strawberry together was nice. It was really nice. Coconut milk, sweet musk, the melon, the peaches I really didn't pick up, which was probably a good thing. The sweetness I picked up from the sweet musk and the coconut milk. I don't remember the ripe melon. Maybe a little bit on cold. I don't know. Like I said, 2 weeks ago, it seemed like it was so long ago. It is on my list. I kind of was going back and forth with it, but then I remember smelling it and thinking, that's nice. Especially, like I said, I'm not usually a mango candle person, but with that strawberry in there, because I do like a strawberry candle. Sorry, I needed to switch there for a second. All right, so let's talk about 4 wicks. There are 2 that are available that are on my wish list, and they're only available in a 4-wick. That's the only size they come in. The first one is the Double Dip Danish. This has notes of blueberry, powdered sugar glaze, cream cheese icing, and pie spices. Look at that. I hear so many wonderful things about this candle, and I love a blueberry candle. So this is also the top of my list with the Sun and Sugar. So that one is there. And next is the Honey Badger. Now, I was able to grab the Honey Badger last restock in a 2-wick. I only grabbed 1. I wish I would have tried for 2. This has notes of banana, honey butter, juicy pineapple, honey pecan, butter cake, and vanilla. Now, I picked this candle to me. I did a review on Instagram on this one. This candle, I picked up a lot of the nuttiness of the pecan. I picked up the honey butter, the cake, the butter cake, the spices of a butter cake. Um, it reminded me of a fall candle a little bit. So if I'm able to grab this 4 wick, I would like to save it maybe till, sorry, I have something in my eye. I would like to save it maybe till like late August, early September, and burn the 4 wick if I'm able to grab it. It was really nice. And so that was that. Those were the 2 4 wicks that only come in that size that I was interested in. Also, I did mention the Cowgirl and the Sun and Sugar might be possible 4 wicks for me. Maybe it depends on, um, you never know. Like I said, I get in there and I go in with a great plan. Then things start flying out of my cart and I panic. And then I become like flustered. And I don't know. That's what happens when you're old and your technology is a little rusty and rough. Sorry. I'm having a hard time with the camera too. So one other thing, the laundry soap, the Plain Jane. I have a little bit left of the one in my laundry room, so I would like to grab one of those. And I have this curl that's been bothering me right like in the middle. Okay, that's a little better. So I would like to grab another Plain Jane, and that's it. It should be fun. It's lots of fun. If you've never done Caramel Sundays restock, oh, it's fun. Like I said, this is like my 4th or 5th one. Last one was probably my best yet. So we shall see what happens. And happy Friday and happy weekend. And I can't wait to see the hauls once people get their shipment in from Sierra and John. And then you get to see the pictures of all the hauls. That's fun too. So other than that, that's it. And talk soon. Thanks.